Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're here to do Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and I'm Sonia from True Soul Intuition. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everybody up there that's giving me all the love and support for my channel. Taurus, so we're going to do a reading for you. It's just going to be about your vibe in January going into February, see who's coming towards you in love, see what's going on with you with spirit, seeing what kind of messages come forward. It's pretty much an open reading. I didn't want to have it based on anything. Sometimes you just got to allow the messages to come in. And I'll just let everybody know that this may get a little spiritual as I'm starting to go through an ascension or an upgrade, psychically, energetically. Things are just really coming in, and I'll be getting a lot of sort of like deities. That's all I can really say about that. It's a little bit over the top, maybe for if you're just new to the journey or just sort of awakening. But if you're watching tarot, you're already on the path. You know what I mean? You're already asking for more, wanting to know more, and that's always a positive thing. So Taurus, we're just going to get straight into it. As you know, it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Not a personal reading, so for those that get upset, maybe they're cross watchers, I'm not sure. But, you know, don't take it out on me. I'm giving the message. You either like it or feel free to move on and look at other tarot readers. Also, guys, feel free to look at other messages that I have for any other placements that you have, as in if you are a Taurus sun, look at your moon, your rising, your Venus and your Jupiter. Your Venus and Jupiter being your feminine and masculine energy, which make, you know, being within the complete picture of who you are. But I've also linked Cafe Astrology in the description for those that want to know, and it's actually really interesting to know your placement. So you have to know your full name, your date of birth, the place of birth and the time of birth, and that's how you get your natal chart. And for me, this is always sort of makes it like our soul contract on this earth, or what we've agreed to do in this lifetime. So it's interesting, guys, that, you know, this is part of our life, as above so below. You know, that's what happens in the universe happens within us, because we are the center of the universe, our own universes. You know what I mean? We're like walking galaxies. But, you know, bring it back, Sonia. Getting right out there now. Roles can be reversed, guys, so I may refer to you as being a certain card, but you may see that card as the other person, or as a situation that you're currently dealing with. So it may not be a person, it may be an energy. Just so, you know, feel free to switch it how it fits, but don't force it. And this is a timeless reading, guys. Cross watchers are welcome, as long as you don't get triggered, because sometimes I'll just, you know, say it how I see it, and it may not always be appropriate for your situation, and you may get offended. Or it may be something that really resonates with you. It just depends on how it's taken, and what kind of frame of mind you're in. So please come forward into this message with an open mind. Let's just get a little grounded. I just felt a lot of energy rushing, so, you know, there may be a bit of anxiety in the Taurus collective right now, but it doesn't feel too bad. Oh, and by the way, guys, I sing, so this is part of my process. If I get songs, lately I haven't been getting any songs specific to the messages, just like phrasing in it. So just letting you guys know. Okay, let's get the energy for Taurus. What brought them to this message, please? What brought Taurus here for this reading? Have the energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, what brought them here into this reading? Oh. Okay, usually I get 3 cards, but boom, got them straight away. So I'm going to put them like this. For me, this was the first card that came out. All right, let's put them like this, in order. So Taurus, I think you may be over-analysing something. You're really looking at something further afield for me. It's stargazing, but looking beyond the confines of your reality. Because here's the, here's the telescope, which indicates an extra sensory sight. So you're looking beyond the moon. You're looking, yeah, I just get to infinity and beyond. So you may be looking at a bigger type of picture here. Like, what are the words I want to use? What is my purpose in life? What am I meant to do? Who am I becoming? Who do I want to become? I think Taurus is waking up and seeing that they have more dreams out there than they originally thought. And because they're sitting on an egg, guys, and eggs for me are about potential, getting ready to hatch, to hatch into manifestation. Okay. I'm getting a lot of rushing energy and I feel like kind of jittery. It's weird. How many Taurus out there are drinking coffee right now? Because it's like a caffeine high, you know what I mean? A lot of you may be working in an office environment or around it's busy where you are. So let's just pull it back and find the quiet. Okay, 49 breaking down to a 13, which breaks down to a 4. 4 is about stability, home. So I think you're just, okay, I heard raising the bar here with family and home life. You want to experience more. You want to have a lot more experiences, positive reinforcement. That's why you're looking further afield, because it's more about what is it that makes Taurus happy, but it's almost like in a dream state. These are dreams and aspirations. These are about, okay, because I heard you can go your own way, but it's not about a breakup. It's more about, you may have been a Taurus that's dedicated themselves to somebody for a long time or a long period of time, and it's like now you're starting to think, okay, Taurus, now I can do my own thing here. I've got the freedom and the time and the energy to start pursuing the things I want to pursue. And the thing is, what do you want to pursue, Taurus? What is it that you want to pursue? And here you have round and round, 25 breaking down to a 7. You may be stuck in a cycle type of relationship or cyclical type of energy. So, it's like wax on, wax off. I don't know what I'm getting at. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, waxing moon cycles. You may be quite drawn to the moon. Your inspiration may be based on the moon cycles. So you may have a Cancer moon. But round and round is the tuning, okay? The tuning inside one's mind about something. And in this respect, I feel like it's a relationship. So you may be with this person, may be without this person. Like it's like you're together, you're not together, you're together, you're not together, you're together, you're not together. But your initial, you got 2 4s, double 4, okay. Your initial thinking outside of the box keeps bringing you back to the self-sabotaging behavior here of constantly looping memories. That's what I'm getting. It's like you feel like this person will end up leaving you again. Maybe they've left you in the past, or you may end up breaking up again, but you want to break up to make up. It's a constant cycle of breaking up and making up, and it's fine at first, but not rewarding. Do you know what I mean? And you want to look beyond that. What is beyond the cyclical relationship I'm in, the cycle of type of relationship I'm in? What is there for me? What is there for Taurus? What does Taurus want here? Taurus wants stability. Taurus wants, I'm sorry if I say that wrong and end up saying tourist. Sorry guys. Taurus wants more. And I'll be careful, Taurus, that you don't get pregnant for some odd reason. Co-create always says procreate to me. But you want to be in harmony with who you are. See this in alignment here? This is you, the owl, and this is the person that you're dealing with, the runner. Okay, that's why they're the cheetah. Yeah, but look at the egg right there. You're sitting on an egg right there. Oh, I just heard. Okay, I'm going to say it. They say two wrongs don't make it right. I'm not trying to fight. What's that song? Make love all night. Poppy, I believe, baby, I'll just stay. If you promise me that you'll do the same. Yeah, they say two wrongs don't make it right. So, oh, okay, you may play up, they may play up. But it's all for attention. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, the only reason why I'm saying that the owl is you and that you want to come into alignment is because you're the one that comes forward with the observer. You're starting to see behaviors, patterns, signs, signals beyond, to infinity and beyond. You're seeing past this self-sabotaging looping of memories. Do you know what I mean? And starting to recognize that you see this person as a long-term goal, as the only goal, and that you want to have babies with this person. I'm just saying that. I'm just giving you a hard time, Taurus. But you know, it's the eggs. You're two eggs, okay? You're both sitting on eggs. Okay, there's so much more potential to grow here for this person and for you as people, as individuals, but remaining solid. There you go. There you go, guys. That's what it wants to say, is that you can grow individually, you can go your own way, but still come home to each other in a solid fashion without making, you know, that without two wrongs don't make it right. So don't go play up over there because they're playing up over there. Just go and do what you want to do and go and pursue your dreams and know that you could come home at night and this person's going to be there by your side. And those are insecurities, guys. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to let that go. And I feel like Taurus is really trying hard to let it go. Like beyond that. You know, you're thinking beyond that. You're thinking long-term future plans. And I don't believe you've ever allowed yourself to think too far ahead, because I feel like you may have wanted things like instant gratification. Yes, I want to be together. Yes, I want this, and yes, I want that. But you haven't thought about what it is that you want to become, who you want to be, and that kind of thing. But if you're an older Taurus, man or woman, you may just be wanting more from your job or more from your career, or whether you've outgrown this career or this job or this place where you're at. Have you outgrown this relationship? You know what I mean? There's a lot of growth in here. So maybe Taurus is thinking about beyond that. What am I beyond that as an individual? So, okay, let's see who's coming towards Taurus. One more, please. Okay, it's a lump. So we're not going to take a lump. Another lump. Come on. This one card, please. Okay, I'm just going to take the top one. Which is interesting because, yeah, the cards that came out with it. Okay. I'm going to take these for, I just wanted to clarify the not for you, that's all, but I'll explain that after. Okay, we've got Imagine came out in reverse with this person that's coming towards you. And I'm literally just going to take it literal that they lack imagination. Do you know what I mean? This is going beyond beyond the veil, into the world of fantasy, imagining, expressing, being. It's that kind of thing. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know what I did. I accidentally paused it. And it's like, so you see here, if you're looking right in there, you can see somebody reaching for the moon. And look where Taurus is looking. At the moon. I'm going to be honest, Taurus. I feel like this person isn't the visionary that you want, like mentally. There may be an air sign as well, because 20 breaking down to a 2, that always reminds me about decision making. It is of the ethereal air element and all the blue there. This person may be a air sign, but they're not making the right decisions, or they lack decision making skills. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because I don't feel like this person's a bad person. But I do believe that they pursue their own dreams. They find abundance for themselves. They can be I feel like they're just a little, there's a lot of love there with this person. And the turtle is, okay, they just told me. They're the turtle because they want Taurus to know that even though they may not be fast moving, even though they may not have your visionary skills, or their communication skills are pretty shit, they are the turtle because in the end they will slowly but surely bring you to Treasure Island. Do you know what I mean? For me, this person has thick skin. They've got a hard shell. They're a hard nut to crack. They're hard to get through to. But their vision's always about moving slowly through. You know, it's not like they don't race off and do things. They don't fuck around. They just build their abundance. Hard to say if that's technically what it is that you want to know, or whether or not, as in, they work hard, they don't mess around, they're constantly working. But I'm sorry guys, there's a bit of noise out there. I feel like this person is hard to get through to, but they never lack the direction and where they want to go. Do you know what I mean? And you're the treasure on their back. That's the thing. This is how they see you. They don't see you as the turtle. They see you as the treasure right there. That's where all their love is. They just know them. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot to use my wand. I got this wand to touch the cards with. But just so you know that this person... okay, my spirit guides called them a numbskull, so they're a bit thick-headed. It's not so much thick-skinned, is what they're saying. Very individualistic. So you know how you got Taurus up here who's about home. Everything they think about is about home and family and foundations and solid, stable communication and commitments. Well, you are the Hierophant in the tarot, which is about commitment, marriage, conformity, structure, tradition. And this person does have those qualities. That's the thing. They do feel, but they may not express. You know what I mean? Because they have you on their back out of the water. So they may not share how this deep ocean that they feel with you. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. And here is a past energy, not for you. Not for you. Is something, you know, it's a 6, by the way, which can be about the past. And I feel like many times this person, you know how I talked about it being cyclical, break up to make up, break up, make up, break up, make up, break up, make up. It's very similar here, that they may have at times literally denied you. Because this is about, not for you, is being denied something that's clearly your birthright. It's clearly something that you deserve, but yet being denied it. Because this person may play mind games. Then they may be very controlling mentally. You know, they're counteractive at times. So you'll make a move towards them and they'll somehow make it hard for you to break through. Because they're a numbskull. That's what they're just saying it. Because they're a numbskull. And I don't want to actually call them a numbskull because I don't feel like they're negative. Do you know what I mean? Like they just got, you've got, you know, you come through with insecurities, and this person may have something similar, but they're not very creative or communicative. I'll put it like that. And here you have a change in the wind. Now that's a 12 breaking down to a 3, which is about alignment for me. See, this person is coming into alignment, but they had to go through the moment where big changes had to happen, like a change in the wind. It's like the roles got reversed here. So I feel like Taurus always chased this person, and then something happened in this. You may have gone away. This is why you were looking at the moon from a distance at some point, or you may be at a distance from this person, or it may feel distant from this person if you're with them. But here you have 12, which is about breaking down to a 3, which is about alignment. And I feel like there's been a role reversal here, because I feel like before they used to deny you. Okay, now you're coming into 3 energy. Well, 12, 6 plus 6 is 12, right? So you may have both been denying each other, but there's definitely been a change here. So something's amplified. Okay, that's what they're saying. Something has amplified, doubled their feelings. The change is double. The change for both of you has changed this, not for you to looking at it differently, higher perspectives. But yeah, bringing things into alignment. Now you're both coming into alignment at the end of each energy read. You know what I mean? You're both here coming at procreating, wanting to be a team member. This person's still being a little bit in their own space, but coming into alignment at the same place as you. So let's see where you guys are at emotionally. The lion and the oyster. And the energies that you share is the bat. Okay. 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 No, I'm just seeing which one's who. Okay, so this lion is actually Taurus. I know this is the fire energy, but for some odd reason, I feel like you've taken charge of this situation. Like, I feel like you were stoic, okay? And what I mean by stoic is that you remained graceful and kind, even from a distance. Do you know what I mean? But it's that law of detachment. You sort of started to acknowledge that, yeah, okay, I can go my own way here. I can do things for myself. I don't have to be beholding to this person. I'm not responsible for this person. I'm going to take charge for myself. And, you know, it's like this passion and drive that you get from the fire energy. So a solar plexus cleansing. Yeah. I'm just getting shown a card that I saw today, which is the solar plexus chakra. I feel like you may have just taken it in your stride this round. Last time was hard, but this round is like, you know, I'm not even going to let it faze me. Because, you know, the lion sits there and it pervades its territory. And it's just like, yeah, looking around, yeah. This is telling me this is a Taurus that is high functioning and positive. You know, it's like not you're being Mufasa and not Scar. You're being the positive aspects of a Taurus without being territorial or destructive. You know what I mean? You're being graceful and majestic, and it's good. And here's this person, the oyster. But it talks about a hidden treasure, you know what I mean? But the only reason why I said that is because when they came forward and showed their true intention of taking you to Treasure Island, you look at the, you know, around this is the sparkles and the, you know what I mean? It's very similar energy. Broadcasting. I feel like this person's actually told you that, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of people around this person as well. Like there's a lot of different energies here. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. See that hard shell again? Defensive. Yeah, they're really, it's like they're a really hard nut to crack. And I meant like as in to get them to open up about how they feel, because this is, the oyster's beautiful. It's an aphrodisiac. You know, they're sexual. They're salty and they're sensual. You know, they're water elements here. But they've got a lot of energy around them. You know, they've got a lot of spark to them. But then when they clam up, they literally close, and it's like you literally got to shuck it. You know, you got to shuck the oyster, which is getting a knife and shoving it in and then forcing the shell. You know, it's like you got to break in to make this person break out, which is kind of hard. You know, they lock up like Fort Knox, and they hide the things that Taurus is looking at, this abundance, this treasure island, at the treasure. Taurus is like, yes, I want this. But this person clams up when the going gets tough. They shut down shop. You know, they're like out for the day. And here the energies that you share is the bat, and it's about cloaking. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of things that are not yet being revealed here. There's still a little bit of confusion and illusion. And the bat is my cloaking card, so it's like things are still hidden. And it may just be feelings, emotions. I don't feel anything negative here, but it is a bit of a red flag. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to, this person's clammed up shut, and the jaw, you know, this lion's mouth is closed. Like, you don't say anything to each other, so nothing's ever revealed. And the thing is, it's causing red flags on both sides. So you may, this could, and here's the moon. Cyclical energy. This is how your relationship works, is that you don't communicate properly, and things get confusing, and it can get out of hand. Taurus wants to communicate. That's the thing. This person, not so much. I don't think they like to deal with emotions. So we'll just get a little bit more detail here. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Page of Swords, the World card. The Three of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Swords. And I'll get one more, please. Or two more. Three more. Three of Swords. Temperance. And the Strength card in reverse. Why the Strength card in reverse? King of Wands in reverse. I'm going to be honest, guys. I feel like there's a lot of immature energy here. It could also mean that this person is a younger air sign, because I feel like they're an air sign here. Just with how they come forward first with the Imagine in reverse. So Page of Swords is in reverse. They lack vision. They don't know things. Let's just put it like that. They lack knowledge. They lack, because the Page of Swords can be about finding intel, knowing intel, spying, stalking. They're not stalking, but they're not wanting to know more, which is weird, because, do you know what I mean? It's an immature way of dealing with things. It's like, I'd rather just, ignorance is bliss. There you go. I'd rather not know. Oh, sorry guys, courier. I had to sign for a package. Okay, so see how we're talking about cycles? I feel like you guys go through this a lot. Cycles closing, you know what I mean? And Three of Wands is not positive. Not really. It's being inability to step forward. It's like a lack of faith here. So it could, I'm just going to just tell you what's going on. It causes a lot of insecurities, lack of being able to see clearly. This is this is the mental mind fuck, the Eight of Swords. When things aren't clear, when things come into full cycle again, you know, the breakup, makeup, and then the breakup period. This is when you become less progressive and get stuck in this energy of mental psychosis. Sometimes we can go into cycles where we don't know how to proceed here. We lack the knowledge of knowing how to move forward past this point. And it causes heartbreak and betrayal or third parties, you know, like there's hurt and pain and heartbreak, you know, playing up. Now I said two wrongs don't make a right, so if he's playing up and you're playing up, or if she's playing up, then you play up in retaliation, and it's not healthy. Do you know what I mean? And then you have, all of a sudden, you have Temperance. And it's like a cleansing of the palate. And I don't know why I want to say that. But it's like, you know, here comes... This is Michael, isn't it? Sometimes I get the angels mixed up in the tarot, because I thought this was Michael. I think it definitely is Michael, but there's sometimes some cards are Michael, but sometimes they're Gabriel. But anyway, in the distance there is the sun there. That's the happiness in the distance. You've got divine intervention coming in. They want to heal the soul connection here, the Two of Cups. And you see the symbol right in the middle, the triangle, the Holy Trinity, right? Mind, body, and soul in completion of cycle. So I think what needs to be done here is that you have to be patient with each other, and don't try to just like move in and be like a married couple when there's still healing to be done here, because that's what Temperance is about. It's about an alchemical change, because there's a lot of immaturity in cycles of not being able to progress, and then psychosis, and then heartbreaking betrayal. And the thing is, I feel like it gets looped around and you go through this healing phase. But what's lacking is, and I'm going to show you what these red flags are, is that the King of Wands is a good king. In reverse, he's actually really bad, okay? But if he's upright, he's about seeing opportunities, seizing opportunities, okay? He's about growth. He's about spiritual mastery, creative mastery. It's literally, he's the people's king. He's popular. He's well known. You know what I mean? He's a good looking person. Like, this person's attractive, but they lack this vision. This is what happens. But the thing is, you both do, and it doesn't matter how kind you are, how loving and compassionate you are. If you don't learn to tame this beast, you'll never seize the opportunities to go from the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands, which is about marriage, which is what Taurus wants, because they're about home and family. Taurus wants solid commitment. Taurus wants, you know, but I'm going to tell you that Spirit is telling me that you haven't reached this point. It has to be fixed for this to be, I just heard validated, for this to be productive and nourishing. You have to start looking at the things that are broken, but within yourselves, you know, like it's like you need to start knowing what it is that Taurus wants and why things trigger you the way that they do. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit of time to grow up. If you're not with this person, well, if you're not with this person, but if you are, maybe you just feel distant from this person. Like there's sort of some kind of disconnect here. It's like the love's there, but is it there? You know what I mean? Yeah, Empress energy and death. Okay, one more. The Fool. Okay. Okay. Thank you. To get into a nourishing type of energy with the Empress. This is the feminine energy. Okay, this is the nourishment. For it to be a nourishing type of relationship, growth, potential, creativity, this is the nurturing mother. For it to be nurturing for both your guys' souls, you have to end and remove and purge and clear and not resist it, the change, the sudden change of death. And that is literally letting go of all the disease, toxic energies, toxic people, toxic behaviors, it's literally a purging of negativity and come out brand new without the baggage. Do you know what I mean? Trusting and believing that you can take a leap of faith without falling to your death. It's a little naivety, but it's almost like brand new. You have to wipe the slate clean of all the negative things that make you, the tuning here, the constant psychosis is the only thing I can state. See, the King of Cups in reverse, because emotionally you're a little bit, unbalanced. The King of Cups can be very beautiful. Even the King of Wands is very beautiful energy, but in reverse you get the shadow aspects, the negative aspects, which are not trusting and not trustworthy. You're getting a bit of a grounding here, Taurus, but it's okay. I got your back. What is the best possible scenario for Taurus in this situation, please? What's the best possible scenario for Taurus in this situation? What's the best possible scenario for Taurus in this situation? Okay. 3 of Pentacles, rebuilding, relearning. This is what is it? Aristocrat. It's about learning. It's like higher ways of thinking and being and learning. So rebuilding something with a higher frequency. And underneath the deck is Justice card and finding balance here. Don't tip the scales. Balance the scales by communicating and doing things the right way and with truth and integrity. Okay? This is how you get your relationship back together. The best possible thing is about rebuilding at this point. I don't think they're going to go like you're going to have the wedding and the house and the home and $1 million. I think what they're showing you is what can be achievable in this space. For this reading is to actually rebuild and find balance. Yeah, and not be immature. So you've got a lot of immature attacking type of energies, which is not good. Yeah, it's like, it's not quite, Taurus isn't trusting this. Page of Pentacles is about it not being, see, you are here underneath the deck. You're with this, and communication and healing, okay. But look, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, I'm going to be honest, I feel like Taurus wants balance, to rebuild something in a balanced way, to be committed, to have clear-cut communication, action, and healing with wish fulfillment. Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo. Like literally everything's on the board right now. So, I feel like you gotta, to get what you want, you literally have to communicate and heal. Take action and heal what's wrong with you first. This is the purge. This is the advice right here. Death. But that's removing all the things that no longer serve you. Some people are worth fighting for, but some people are, it's time to let them go. But I feel like this is referring to the insecurity. See this. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Usually upright, that's a solid offer coming forward. A younger earth sign. And Knight of Swords in reverse is, yeah, it's kind of a little bit attacking energy. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. It's not good energy anyway, because that's like running towards someone and attacking them. But it's like you run away when it doesn't feel steady. And you go into these negative spaces. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Bit of a growling there. But, I mean, the possibility of this becoming something really committed is always there. But it comes down to free will. Oh, look. Under the deck, 2 of Cups. Soulmate energy. You know you belong to this person. Time to not fight it. Time to get your guys' bums into gear, or asses into gear, A into G, and start doing the work that needs to be done to heal this situation, to get the star. It's time. It's time. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Not getting anything else now. Alright, guys. Hopefully this resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe if it does. And I will catch you next time, guys. Take care. Bye.